Hello, YouTube and their crypto enthusiasts, and welcome to another episode of Bitcoin trading. We had a breakout from our wedge up here, and the trade I am going to do now, today, within probably a few hours, is to long Bitcoin. Um, I'm going to do that if we break this level here. Let's make a line there. Um, Horizontal line. If we break and close above that level on, yeah, I would say the 4 hour, maybe I'll just do the hour. I just needed to close there um, within the hourly time frame above this. Ideally, I would like us to go down and touch this yellow line here, but we are pretty close here. It was just like $500 on the wig, and now it seems like we get this hammer candle, and I think we're just gonna push up here within the next 1 or 2 hours, and then I'm going long. Um, let's see what our target look like. I think we should be a little bit conservative now, as even Peter Schiff is thinking about buying Bitcoin. That means it's late in the game, but still so many bullish news to come from for Bitcoin. So our target is gonna look like something like 54,000. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get out around here on my trade. I mean, my hold all or hurdle position is I'm not touching that, and we might also even see a larger move if we take it as a bull flag. Then it's technically from here. And upwards, and we will see maybe a 10K move all the way up to 60,000. So this is a very good risk reward scenario. I will have my stop loss for my trade. I mean, we're just talking trade here. We're not talking hurdle positions. So I'm trading with like 10% of my holdings. I will have my stop loss set. Yeah, I think this is a good level. So if we fall underneath this level, then I'll have my stop loss. So let's see the risk to reward on that one. So that is about 3% to the downside, and or two point something on the downside, and what is it to the upside? About 4-5% if I go for the 54,000. If you go for the 60,000 target, which might be possible from here, then you have to do, we need to zoom out even more. So that is about 16%, but of course you want to get out before 60,000, so I would probably get out about here, maybe somewhere in this 14% range, then I would be happy. But I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying what I'm gonna do. So I also want to talk a little bit about the big picture, what's going on with Bitcoin, why all of a sudden this interest is here, and that is basically have to do with inflation, because Bitcoin is a deflationary system or monetary network, which means that the amount of new Bitcoin entering the market or is being produced is falling over time. So you can compare this to say you have a house and you want to install new windows in this house, and you can choose between a window, let's call that window fiat currency, which is at least going to lose 2% of the heat. All the heat you put into your house, it's going to lose 2% of that. This is like thermodynamics. Or you can choose a window that we can call Bitcoin, which is over time. Right now, it's at one point losing 1.9% of the heat, but over time, every 4 year, that is going to be cut in half. So in 3 years, your window's just going to lose um, 1% of the heat to the environment, and then in the next after 4 more years, then it's just going to lose half a percent, and then 0.25% after 4 more years. So which window will you choose to install in your house? But the thing is with this window called Bitcoin is that it might vary in price, say if you want to take out the windows and sell them. Because from time to time, a lot of people are selling their windows. But does that really affect the long-term price of the window? When you know that also these windows are there are less and less produced of these windows. So over time, Bitcoin is a winner, and every point in history have been a good time to buy Bitcoin. So with the inflation that is going on right now, or the danger of an increased inflation. I mean that the U.S. Central Bank have said they're going to target above 2% inflation. So why would we keep our fiat currency? Because what is going to happen, especially for young people, this is important. Because what is going to happen when the politicians are deficit spending, that will mean that all the money you save up, so say you want to buy a house, all the money you saving up, putting in the bank, you're getting zero interest on them. So you can't store your wealth in money anymore, because that is going to get eaten up by inflation. So you need to find some alternative. Otherwise, the price of real estate is going to increase every year, and your money is going to decrease in value. So you never get to the point where you can actually buy a house. Because that's what we did in the old days. We put money in the bank, and we saved money for the we saved money over time, and we got an interest. So our money actually grew while we were waiting for the thing that we were going to buy. So this is how I managed to buy my own house and a lot of other stuff, because we were used to getting maybe 5, 6 to even 10% interest. This is going to stop. Money is free. The bank don't no longer wants your money because it can get it at a very cheap rate. So that's no longer possible to do that way. You need to invest your money into something else, and Bitcoin is probably going to save a lot of young people managing to get into the real estate market instead of just renting and losing the appreciation that is going to happen to the real estate market as well during this crazy time of money printing. And the theory is, for the people that printing money, is that technology is going to keep inflation down, but that doesn't really matter when they target 2% inflation and you have the option of buying something that is deflationary. Gold is not deflationary. Gold have about 1.5 to 2% inflation a year. And if the gold price goes up too much, then they're also going to make more gold by digging it up of the ground. So gold is not really that good alternative. It won't appreciate as much as Bitcoin probably will. Oh, we're getting close now. I soon have to end this video and go do my trade. Anyway, let's continue with this discussion at a later date, and I'll but I want to say one thing as well is that the chance of interest rate being raised now is slim to zero because the government can no longer raise the interest rate because they have spent so much more money that they actually have. So if they were to raise the inflation and the interest rate, they would have to take all the money they get, collect in tax, and use that to pay the interest of the loan from the central bank. So then they need to raise taxes as well. Um, and that would also have a devastating effect on the economy because if the government is no longer spending money, and then all the jobs in the government is going to go away. I mean, police funding and all this will stagnate. So that is a huge problem as well. But I see we are getting so close to where we need to do our trade now that I'm gonna end this stream or video, and I'll be back with an update later tonight. So thank you all for watching, and remember to smash the like and subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and tell YouTube that you love crypto videos. So thanks for now, and see you all later.